Is New Zealand cheap or expensive? What do you think? So in this video, I'm going to be sharing my fortnightly expenses here in New Zealand with you guys, so that you answer that question if New Zealand is expensive or is affordable for you. So what is my motive for putting this video together? My motive and what I tend to answer is that ever since I started my YouTube channel, I can guarantee that there is no week of fortnight that will pass without people asking me, what is New Zealand minimum wage? Is overtime allowed? And is it possible that one can live on minimum wage and save some money? And whenever I answer such questions, such people will just go take their calculator punch. Whoa, so if I get a minimum wage job in New Zealand and work up to 42 hours weekly, I can take home as high as $600 plus, $700, $800 plus if I work hard, as the case may be. And they will further convert it into their currency back home, and that turns up to be big sum. But what they tend to forget is that they also have essential needs they have to meet up with while they stay here in New Zealand. And if you're not careful about these essential needs, you might just be living and working. Okay, so before I carry on with that again, for a couple of years that I've been here now, there's this norm I've noticed, and it's happening again this year. Almost every year around April or mid-year, the minimum wage increases, and is increasing again this year. By April 1st, New Zealand minimum wage is going to be $21.20. Why most of us see this as a good news, but the bitter truth is that the living expenses, housing and everything is going up as well. So I am simply Juliet Chinelo, your out and about lady here, anytime, any day. So what I do here in my YouTube channel is to blog about my living experience here and what living, working here is all about. For those of you that are anticipating to have anything to do with here anytime in the future, click on the subscription button and join the community. And any query or anything you want to know, put that in the comment section. I'm quite very active there, and I would hop onto it and answer you. If I don't have answer to it, I would research or send a link where you could find an answer to it. So guys, let's get started on the 7 essentials that I spend on weekly or fortnightly basis. The very first one I would be talking about today is shelter. Yeah, of course, you need a roof over your head while you live and work over here in New Zealand. So if you're a family person and you want like the minimum you could get for a house currently in New Zealand, for a 2-bedroom flat or a 3-bedroom flat across rural and urban location in New Zealand, is about $350 New Zealand dollars to $480 New Zealand dollars weekly. As you guys know, I moved from Christchurch to this countryside hockey. The last house I lived in Christchurch was 3-bedroom flats, and I paid my last rent there was $450, and that increased as we were living. And here in hockey, this compact 2-bedroom flat I'm making this video from is we pay $350 weekly here, and I don't know what to say. If I'm to do a house tour with you here, within 20 seconds I should be done for you to have an idea of what I'm talking about. So that is it about house rent. But if you are coming as a single person, that might be a little bit more settled, because you have options such as homestay or flatting, of which I don't think if someone with a larger family would like to do. And I have done a video about flatting and homestay, of which we also did a bit of it when we arrived here. And the second essentials that I spend my money on here is grocery shopping. Of course, we need to eat. So how I organize my grocery shopping is that we shop every weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. So we do a bulk shopping this weekend. Next weekend we'll do top up. So I've noticed that tentatively in my bulk shopping I spend about $250 weekly, and in my top up shopping I spend maximum of $150 weekly. So tentatively what I spend on grocery maximum, if you are not having any birthday party something like that, is about $350 fortnightly. That's what I spend on grocery shopping every fortnight, everything remaining equal, like I said earlier on. So the third essentials that I spend on, I would like to talk about, is power or electricity and internet. Two of them often go hand in hand. If you're lucky, you could get a package that would provide you the two. But while I was living in Christchurch, I was using Kiwi Electric and using Vodafone for internet. So at the time I started with Vodafone, I was getting $100 monthly. But the more you stay with them, you would get a discount, of which the last payment I did was about $70 monthly, if I could remember. And when it comes to Kiwi Electric, it depends on a variety of things, what is going on in the house, if it is winter to the what weather condition, if you're using the heater more, and if you're cooking more. When I was in Christchurch, I had more time to cook 3 square meals, 2 square meals a day. So let me say I accumulated more bills there. The minimum I can remember paying while in Christchurch is about $80 or $100, and that can be up to $200 during winter, because you need to use the heater to keep warm. And over here in Hockey, we got this contact package. They provide us with internet as well as electricity. So my last month's payment for both was about $200. So that's it for internet and electricity. So the fourth essential that I would like to talk about today is daycare. So if you are coming here with kids under 5, and you and your wife will be working, daycare is a must. So my kid attend daycare, and I will tell you the range of what New Zealand daycare collects is about $6.50 per hour to $8 per hour. The daycare my child started with in Christchurch was $8 per hour before. Well, now I saw a cheaper one that was good too, and that they were collecting $6.50 or so per hour. Then we moved over here to Hockey too. He changed to another daycare as well, and currently what I pay for his daycare weekly is $200, and what I pay for his daycare weekly is fortnightly. Is it weekly or fortnightly? I have to check, guys. Okay, what I pay for his daycare, this is the last invoice given to me, is $170 weekly. So $170 weekly, that should be about $240 fortnightly. And government give 20 hours free. Let me not forget to mention that. So if government gives you 20 hours free, you then pay the difference on the hours your child will be staying in the school. So currently I spend 170 should be about $340 fortnightly. That's what I pay for my kid daycare. And the fifth expense I would like to talk about is petrol, for gas, I don't know what you call it. So in an attempt to keep expenses down, I and my husband, we've always shared one car. Yeah, because the more car you have, you need to do your WOF. That's something of fitness. You need to do your warranty of fitness, and you need to do car insurance. That is more expensive for us. So what we always sought after is that one person will have the main job while the other person supports. So the person supporting will always try and get a job close to the house and something like that, or will try and work different hours. That it's just one person that will be needing a car, will be needing the car at a time. So for fuel gas, I would say is cheaper in Christchurch compared to here, but because of the movement in Christchurch, it lasts lesser. In Christchurch, we'll top up about $100 worth of fuel or petrol or gas, whatever you call it, and that stays about 2 weeks. But here, if we top up that $100, like I already told you, that it is fuel, gas or petrol, whatever you call it, is slightly more expensive here. I can't vividly remember the difference, but it stays longer here because it's quite a compact town that within few minutes you've gone round, and most times we walk to places. So $100 worth of fuel can stay for nearly 3 weeks plus for us here. So that's it about fuel, petrol or gas. So the sixth stuff I would like to talk about today, essential that I spend my money on, is health insurance. When my husband was still studying, health insurance is something I didn't really want to play with. We had a family insurance that will pay 1,000 New Zealand dollars for yearly. It covers the whole family, and this health insurance covers any sickness that we did not have, or any ailment that we did not have prior to signing up with the insurance company. But with this new job he got, there is a family health insurance package with it that the company deduct it from his salary. So we came off that student family insurance we had when he was studying. But I can't tell you really how much they deduct from his salary for the family insurance because I don't have that. But if you're interested, I would ask him and put that in the comment section. But that would vary with different job, if you get me, for jobs that have that family insurance package. And also the seventh thing I would like to talk about again that I spend on weekly, is car insurance. When we migrated here newly, we were on full car insurance in case if accident or anything happened. But the longer we stay, we notice we've never had cost to use car insurance. So we reduce it to third party. Third party insurance is that if you're involved in an accident, the insurance will take care of your accident victim's car, the person you hit the car, but not your own car. So that is the only car insurance, accident car insurance we have now, and that is $140 a year. It's cheap and affordable, and we just try to drive carefully, not to have cost to. Oh, why did we get off full car insurance? Yes, but that one is the yearly expenses anyway. So the seventh one I would like to talk about today is house content insurance. If you have a lot of valuables in your house, like your property, cushion, television, whatever you have in your house, and you feel you want to insure it against fire, burglary, earthquake. Yeah, because you guys know it's an earthquake prone country, though they have never had a major one since we migrated here. So you can go ahead and insure what is in your house. do insurance for what is in your house in case if anything happened. The insurance company will replace it for you. We did it while in Christchurch when we bought our furnitures and stuff newly, but migrating here, we just felt there is no need for it. So, and it's pretty a safe country, so in times of fire we are being careful. In times of thieves, we've never had any experience. And also earthquake, we don't have control over that, but I think we are fine not having house content insurance. But if it's something you want to go for it. So guys, these are the 7 essential things I spend my money on. So if you go through the tentative prices I gave you, you will have a clue that if you are migrating here to work alone, how much you can save if you are keeping expenses minimal. And if you're migrating with your spouse, if both of you are working, if you've got kids, and a whole lot of that factor, how much you are also likely to save tentatively. So use your calculator and do that calculation and tell yourself the truth. If you would work hard, if migrating here would work for you, or if it would not work for you, you give it a second thought. But that is what this video is all about. And if you are keen and interested, I am going to be organizing another video on how I managed to keep expenses down on our migration here, the choices I made, about all this stuff I listed, and many other stuff that helped us even when it was just my husband working before I got a job, to keep expenses to the barest minimum, and we saved some money while on it and all of that. If you're interested on how to work around expenses in New Zealand and save some money, then you should be looking forward to my next video. Okay guys, I will hop on the comment section and wait for your queries. But bye for now. I will surely catch up with you guys in my next video. And sorry about my look today. That's the best I could come up with. I don't have strength, and I couldn't get anyone to do my hair. I did this by myself, and the weather is hot. I'm tired of wigs and all that, so that's why I'm looking like this, guys. Catch you guys in my next video. Bye for now.